Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Can anyone recall and tell me what did we discuss in the yesterday's class? Yes, yourself. Very good. Very good. Sit down. So we learned about period and periodicity of non-terminating recurrent decimals, isn't it? So we are all clear with that. And also we have converted some of the rational numbers into decimal numbers. So what we are going to do now is we are going to convert the decimals into rationals now. We already discussed how many kinds of decimals are there?
Three.
So let us go one by one whether we can convert them or not. Even I don't know whether they can be convertible or not. Okay. First of all, I need an example for terminating decimal, stopping decimal number. Yes. Who is ready? Yes.
0.8.
0.8. Very good. Sit down. So she has given me terminating decimal number. All of you may be knowing this is a decimal number and this is stopping. So we call it as terminating decimal number. Let us convert this into rational number form, that is P by Q form.
Yes, sir.
Can anyone help me in converting this into P by Q form? Yes, very good.
Sir,
8 by
10.
very good. 8 by 10. Sit down. In the previous class we discussed on multiplying with the 10, the decimal moves towards right side. On dividing, the decimal moves towards left side. So 0.8 is there. This can be written as 8 by 10 such that by 10 means the decimal move towards left side and it becomes 0.8. The reverse process of our discussion. Okay, 0.8 equals to 8 by 10. Simplifying it, 2 4s are 2 5s are. So this is equals to 4 by 5. So this is in the form of P by Q. 4 and 5 are integers. Q, which is 5 here, is not equals to 0. So this is a rational number. So we have converted a decimal which is terminating into a rational number. Okay. I need another. Okay, let me give another example this time. .0001. Similar process you apply. Here what we have done, directly we have written 8 and on the in the denominator we have added zeros to 1, counting the digits, counting the decimal digits. Similar thing you need to do. Write the number as it is on the numerator. What would be the numerator? 1 0 0 0 1. Denominator? Why? Why? 1 2 3 4 zeros, that is 10,000. In this way you can convert any terminating decimal into rational form. Understood? P by Q form. You should not worry about that. So if at all it is 0.0083, then very good. You can directly write 00083. Right? 10,000. Very good. These 3 zeros will be neglected because I have already told you the James Bond 007 is equals to 7 only. Understood? Let's the rest of it. Even if you write also no problem. Even if you do not write also no problem. It is considered as the 83 only. Okay? In this way, all the terminating decimals will be converted. What is our next kind of decimals after terminating?
Non-terminating and non-repeating.
Yes, louder.
Non-terminating and
Non-terminating and repeating decimals. I need an example. I need an example for non-terminating and repeating, recurring decimals. Who is ready to give? Yes, louder. 3 point
26 bar.
26 bar. Bar on 26 or only 6?
6.
Okay, you can put either 6 or 26. Whatever the way, it is a decimal number and it is non-terminating and recurring. This bar represents the repeating values of the decimal.
Yes, sir.
Let us check whether this can be converted into P by Q form. Last class you have answered that these kind of decimals cannot be converted into P by Q form. Even I don't know whether they are converted into or not. Let us check. So let me take this as x equals to 3.26 bar. That is, let me repeat the values, 26, 26, 26, so on. Consider this as equation 1. Okay, what you are going to do is, how many digits are repeating?
2.
What is the period? Period of this decimal?
28.
Yes, very good. Period is 26. Periodicity?
2.
Very good. As there are two numbers repeating, it is 2. Very good. So, as there are two numbers repeating, we are going to multiply this entire equation. Entire equation 1 with 100. I will let you know what is the reason behind multiplying with 100. Okay? Yes, I will tell that. Very good. Last again. So, equation 1 into 100 on both sides. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, what will it become? 100 into x. 100x. 100 into right side also, as it is both sides, right side also. What did we discuss? On multiplying with tens, hundreds, etc. to the decimal numbers, the decimal moves towards right or left?
Right.
Right side, very good. So the decimal moves towards right side. Then it would be 326.262626. Again they will repeat. Okay, this can be considered as equation 2. Now the interesting things will be from here. What you are going to do is equation 2 minus 1. What is equation 2? 100x equals to 326.2626 so on. What is equation 1? X equals to 3 point should be exactly under that. Okay? 3.2626 so on. You are doing subtraction. 100x minus x. 100x minus x. 99x. 5 apples minus 2 apples.
3 apples.
3
Apples.
apples. 100x minus x.
99.
Very good. Equals to, so decimals are there. You need to start from the right side. Every time subtraction will be starting from right side. All this 26 will be cancelled and you will get the 0 decimal here. Clear? So 326 minus 3. 323. So 323.0 means normal 323 only.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 99x
By
equals to 323. That implies x equals to 99. Very good. You can simplify if anything is cancelled, or you can leave it as it is. So you have made this x. X is what? 3.26 bar into P by Q form, isn't it? You converted a repeating decimal number into P by Q form. Now the tell me, can non-terminating recurrent decimals can be converted into decimal form, into p by q form?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have clearly seen the example here. In this way, any recurring decimal, non-terminating recurring decimal can be converted into p by q form. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Note down as fast as you can. Faster, faster. Completed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So look at this problem 23.007. What kind of decimal it is? Terminating or non-terminating? Louder? Terminating because the decimal numbers are stopping after 7. They are not repeating, they are not going on. Okay, terminating. Now who will help me in converting this into rational form? P by Q form. This is just discussed before this problem. Yes, you can do it on the board if you could. Come on. Big letters you try to have. Big letters, as big as you can. So, 23.007, what he has done, he has directly neglected the decimal and written the normal number as the numerator. So, according to this, according to the decimal number of decimal places, he has added zeros in the denominator. That is how we are going to represent any decimal, non-terminating decimal into rational form. Are you all clear?
Yes,
You can do it easily. Now, so let me do another such problem of recurring decimals. Then you will be more clear with that. Now I'm going to take quite different recurring decimal than our previous problem. 12.28 bar. Look here carefully. The repeating decimal here is 8. Okay. So what does it mean? It is equals to 12.288. Very good. So on. Let me take this as x. 12.28 bar on 8. Very good. So take this as, okay, that is equals to 12.288 so on. Take this as equation 1. Very good. So what is the period here?
8.
Very good. You are quite clear with this. What is the periodicity?
1.
Very good. As there is only one number repeating, the periodicity is 1. So what you are going to do is, you are going to multiply with tens or hundreds or lakhs. Which number to be taken? 10. Why it is 10?
Because one number only.
Very good. The periodicity is 1. There is only, sit down. There is only one number repeating. Try to focus on number of digits repeating. Try not to neglect that how many digits are there after decimal. Some people may be doing along with the 2 they will take 100. As there are 2 decimals are directly seen, they will take 100. Try not to make that mistake. You just focus on the periodicity. Okay, the number of digits repeating. So equation 1 will be multiplied with 10. Louder.
10.
Very good. So multiply equation 1 with 10 on both sides. That will be 10 into x. How much? 10x. Very good. 10 into 12.28. Decimal will be shifted towards
Right side.
very good, right side. That means 122.88. Very good. This will be equation 2. So what is our next step? Subtract equation 2.
2 with 1. From 1.
No, you subtract equation 1 from 2. Okay. Subtract equation 1 from 2. That means 2 comes first. 10x equals to 122.888 so on. What is our equation 1? X equals to, can anyone help me? 12 point, that means 12.28. Very good. Try to read the decimal numbers as singles. As 288. Try not to pronounce them as 28 or something else. Okay? Very good. So 10x minus x.
9.
Very good. 9x. Subtraction here carefully. I already told you subtract from the right side every time.
Yes, sir.
Just like 10 minus 7. What do you do?
3.
From right side you will start subtracting. Similar to that, you need to start from right side. 8. Till here, all these are zeros. Now, 8 minus 2.
6.
Very good. Point lies as it is.
2 minus
Now, 2 minus 2, 0.
0. 2 minus 1.
Very good. So, 9x equals to how much?
1 minus 0.6.
X will be
110.6 by 9.
by 9. Why it is divided by? The 9 is doing multiplication with the x here. So on going to the right side it will divide. So directly it goes to the denominator. Okay. So what do you need to do? 110 0.6, right? You want to convert this into P by Q form, but the P is not an integer here. You want to convert the P into integer. You want to shift the decimal towards right side such that it will become 1106. Understood? What I need to do? Simply multiply it with 10, divide it with 10 such that you have not made any change. 10 by 10 is yes.
Periodicity one was that's
I did not understand. Louder.
Periodicity
Yeah, Telugu also.
one sir.
అవును.
దానికి 10 తీసుకున్నా లేకపోతే ఫార్ములా
No, according to periodicity you need to take 10. If the periodicity is 2, you need to take 100. Periodicity is 3, 1000. 3 zeros you need to involve. Very good. Here we are taking 10. It's not because that periodicity is 1. That reason is over here. We have multiplied with 10. Here we are interested in converting the numerator into integer. That is why we are interested in shifting the decimal towards right side such that 10 would help us. 10 by 10 you need to take because you should not disturb the actual value of the x. Okay. So what will it become? 1106 divided by 9. 2 45s, 5s, 3. So yes, x equals to 553 divided by 45. You cannot simplify it further. So your x came as 553 by 45, but your x previously was x equals to 12.28 bar. So 12.28 bar is equals to 553 by 45. Where 553 and 45 are integers, 45 is not equals to 0. So it is a rational number. So your non-terminating repeating decimal converted into rational number. Are you all clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Quickly note down. Try to note down. Completed?
No, sir.
So we have discussed, we have known how to convert a terminating decimal into rational form. We just saw how to convert a non-terminating decimal but repeating decimals into rational form. So we are left with one more kind of decimal. Can anyone recall and tell me? Yes, very good. It is neither terminating nor recurring. Very good. I want an example from you guys. Can anyone give me example? Non-terminating, non-recurring decimal.
3.28
Yes, louder.
3.68
3.6835 984176. So, very good example. If you carefully look at here, it is a decimal number as it involves decimal, but it is not terminating, non-terminating, non-stopping. It continues with every time different numbers, not repeating the decimals which are involved already. Understood? So, it is non-terminating, non-repeating or recurring. Both are same. So, non-terminating, non-recurring type of decimal. So, you cannot convert this into rational form. Why? Because you cannot follow the procedure which we have done, just like him, which we have done for terminating decimal, taking the number of zeros in the decimal. You cannot know how many decimal numbers should be, how many zeros you need to put. If at all you want to write a denominator for this, because it is non-terminating, and you do not know where to put bar as it is non-recurring. You cannot follow any of the procedures which we have discussed how to convert this into rational form. Even though you multiply it with 1 lakh crores, 10 crores, 100 crores, 1000 crores, you cannot convert this into proper equation such that you could subtract it with equation 1. Any of the procedures will not be followed to convert this into rational form. So, rational form, these kind of decimals cannot be converted into P by Q form. These are irrational numbers. If they are not convertible into P by Q form, means they are irrational numbers. Okay, non-terminating, non-recurring, irrational numbers. In your textbooks, in majority of the cases, we will discuss with rational numbers only. Understood? Majority of the cases we will discuss with rational numbers only. These irrational numbers will be coming in your future classes. Okay? That is all we are about to discuss today. Let us recall what all things we have discussed. So, how many decimal numbers are there?
3
times. Name first one. Terminating. There is stopping for the decimal digits. Very good. How to convert it? You need to look at the number of decimal places. So directly writing the numerator, and according to the number of decimal places, you are going to put 0. Adding 1 before them. Okay. So next type of decimal is non-terminating, recurring. It is neither stopping but repeating. Okay. What to do here? You need to take this as x. Put this in equation form. Equal to equation form such that in future cases on solving, further solving, you can subtract it. Understood? Clear? So here it is 8. What is the period? Period?
8.
Very good. Periodicity?
1.
So looking at the periodicity, with what number do we need to multiply this entire equation?
10.
Very good. As there is one digit repeating, as there is one digit periodicity, we are going to multiply it with 10 on both sides. Such that it will transform into another equation. This will be considered as equal to 1. Second one will be considered as equal to 2. So on subtracting 1 from 2, that is 2 minus 1, you will get an equation such that all the repeating decimals will be cancelled. And you will left with a decimal number or an integer directly on the right hand side. And on the left hand side, 99s or 9s or something else would be coming on the left hand side. It would be multiplying the x. So you will find the x value by sending the 99 or 9 which is left with the x towards right side. It will go to the denominator directly. So you have come up with the p by q form of x. But what actually our x is? 7.28 bar. That means 7.28 bar is converted into p by q form, where p and q are integers, q not equals to 0. So can we call 7.28 bar is a rational number? Is it or not? That is why we are able to convert p by q. So non-terminating recurring decimals are also called rational numbers. Only the non-terminating, non-recurring decimals are only the irrational numbers, are only the thieves, are only the culprits. Okay, that is all we are about to discuss today. Let us discuss the exercise problems, that is exercise 1.3 in the next class. Thank you, Jogi.
Thank you.